Hi and a very warm welcome. I'm Greg Parry. I'm a wellbeing specialist, and from the slightly informal approach, you can probably guess that this is intended for the weekend, and I hope you're having an opportunity to rest, relax, and recover. But whilst you're doing that, I thought it might be interesting to share a suggestion with you that you take just a few moments to pause and become aware of how your thoughts and feelings are flowing through your system. Now, we are all a product of our early childhood conditioning, and that's where most of our thoughts and feelings and interpretations come from, even though they're not always visible. And I've got a couple of questions. Whilst you're looking at your thoughts and feelings, see if you can catch a sense of where those thoughts and feelings come from. And then you can ask yourself whether your own emotional and mental energy is serving your best interests. Do your thoughts and feelings support your well-being and your happiness? Because the moment that you take a little break and start to observe the flow of your thoughts and feelings, that helps you to create a little bit of separation, a little bit of detachment from this wild flow of seemingly random mental and emotional energy. Because we're all conditioned from early childhood to build this kind of interpretation into our perception, it's really important for us to recognize that how you think and feel are not fixed. We could really describe them as habits. Sometimes these are habits that last a lifetime, but if you suspect that there is room for greater well-being, deeper peace and happiness, then this is one of the best ways to access your own potential. To stop, to look at that flow of consciousness and begin to see all these thoughts and feelings as an observer. Rather than being carried along like a leaf in the wind, you get an opportunity to just watch the flow of thoughts and feelings objectively, dispassionately. Because if you become aware that these thoughts and feelings, the fear, the doubt, the judgment, the insecurities, the frustrations that we all experience, that moment of pause, that little distance you create, gives you an opportunity to put in a much happier, more positive set of thoughts and feelings. And that's how we can make subtle shifts in the flow of our consciousness. The way that you see the world is very much a reflection of your beliefs. We are given these filters as small children, and we are only aware of a tiny fraction of everything that's going on around us. How do we choose what we're seeing? Well, it's not a conscious choice, it's coming from the unconscious. But if you make a small shift in your thoughts and feelings, it changes how you perceive the world. That new information was always there. It's just a shift in the way that you're filtering the data. Powerful stuff, man. But in a practical sense, if you're looking for a deeper sense of peace, calm, even happiness, well-being in its widest sense, this has got to be one of the best ways for you to approach the subject, by becoming aware of how your thoughts and feelings are influencing your perception of yourself and the world around you. So I really hope you're enjoying the weekend. And it's not that you have to use this particular technique all the time, just taking a minute or two to become a little bit more aware of how your thoughts and feelings are shaping your perception of the world. That can have a massive impact on the quality of your life. And deep down, it's going to have an impact on the quality of your relationships, how you relate to yourself as an individual, and therefore how you relate to everybody around you. You might find it makes an extraordinary difference to how you react, to how you think and feel and behave. And if that serves your well-being, your search for happiness, it helps to fulfill your potential for a much healthier life in every sense, then it's a worthwhile exercise. These ideas are not new, they've been around forever. And if you choose to use them, fantastic. If you have any questions about this or any other subject, feel free to email me. My address is in the description. I'll be back with you next week, but in the meantime, I'd love to wish you a wonderful day and a fantastic weekend.